Hey y'all, welcome to our channel, Soul Food for the Black Woman. This is episode 1, Food for the Black Woman Soul.
And if nobody told you today, girl, I love you. Now, adjust your crown and we're righteously black queen.
Today's quote is, "You cannot properly love someone else until you first learn to love yourself."
Speak on it, queen.
So what is self-love? Self-love is good hygiene. It's speaking up for yourself. It's respecting your time and energy, not being a people pleaser. It's honoring your women's intuition. Like you know when you know. Even if nobody else don't know, you know when you know. Like I don't care what anybody else say, you know when you know. It's taking pride in your appearance. It's being self-aware. It's forgiving yourself when you make a mistake. Like you are worthy of your own forgiveness. You didn't forgive everybody else. You forgave everybody else for everything that they did to you and everything. But learn to forgive yourself as well, because you are worthy of that. Is budgeting your finances so that you don't have to do a little something strange for a little piece of change or whatever. Like that's not self-love. Like it's being smart about those things. Like spend your money wisely. Self-love is also very authentic. You got to be real with yourself first before anybody else. You got to be real with yourself, because you're going to be with you for forever and ever, but you got to be real with yourself.
So if you grew up in a household like we did, my sister and I, then you are familiar with the motto, what goes on in my house stays in my house. And chances are, if you know that motto, you probably struggle with self-love and self-acceptance. And we are here to encourage you to be the best version of yourself. Why? Because you're my sister and I love you, girl. What else? The term what goes on in my house stays in my house is created because a lot of bad things happen in the house. And as a young Black girl, we were taught very early how to protect people that was harming us. We were taught very early that our emotions didn't matter, no matter how careful or clear we communicated our needs. We were taught to put other people's feelings before our own. We were taught to go along to get along. And that mentality doesn't really work now. Now that we're out of the house, now that we can speak up, how do we now love ourselves when no one has done it properly for us yet? Not our mom, not our dad, no one around us. Some of us have made it well into our 30s without ever truly feeling loved by another human being. And that is so unfortunate, because you deserve your love. It's not your fault that your parents couldn't see your worth. It's not your fault that anyone didn't see your value. It's not your fault the abuse you endured, but it is your responsibility what you do about it. And you're responsible to make sure that you heal so that you don't harm other people. And then you have a responsibility to reach back and help pull the next woman out.
So you may be at home right now watching this video from in bed, all depressed and everything like that, and just, feeling like this isn't working. I'm not happy right here. This ain't working. But I don't know where to start. Start with a good shower. I know sometimes the transition from the bed to the shower can seem like the longest, hardest road to travel. Just getting up out of bed, going to go get a shower. But I guarantee, and I don't guarantee a lot of things, but I guarantee you will feel at least a little bit better after you go and take a shower. Cleanse yourself, cleanse that energy, and say it when you're in the shower. Like, I'm cleansing myself of negative energy. I'm cleansing myself of the negativity. I'm cleansing myself of whatever it is that you're going through, like the mentalness of it, the physicalness of it. Like, I'm cleansing myself of this. And I guarantee you'll feel even a little bit better. And then after that, you have to, so first off, when you're in there, like, clean yourself real good. You know what I mean? Like, clean real good, do a smell test, all that. Only you can prevent your ass from being stank, okay? Wash your feet. Like, you need your feet to help you to keep going, to keep moving forward and everything. So, again, I say do a smell test, make sure everything's smelling right, smelling good and stuff like that. You'll feel better. I'm pretty sure it's like a sensory thing, like when you smell yourself clean, and then after that, go and cleanse your space. Like, even if you took a few things from, like, say like you had a couple bottles of empty bottles of water or something like that, like on your nightstand, or you had some like a plate that you didn't throw away. Taking that from right there and just putting it in a trash can, I guarantee you'll feel better. And it might start a snowball effect. You just cleanse your entire space, clean that negative energy, clean that negativity off of you, and I guarantee, like, that is the first step, and it's gonna help you feel so much better. I promise you it will.
All right, depressed bae. Now that you got you a good shower, got your area clean, what you want to do is light you a good candle, girl. Light you a candle. Light a candle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to open your mouth and speak to your situation. Start speaking.
Speak on it.
God, I trust you. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of patience. I am worthy of joy. I forgive myself. I love myself. I'm going to get through this. God, thank you for already making a way, even though it don't look like it. Because you were created with a purpose. Okay, you wasn't created to just be in bed all depressed and sad over some little bitty stuff. No. You was created for something much, much, much bigger and greater. Girl, get out that bed. Get up. Get up. I'm begging you, get up. Put some on your stomach. You got a life to live, my girl. What are you thinking right now? You forgot who you were? Well, that's okay, because we came to remind you. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember, you was created with a purpose. You was created with a plan. Think about your legacy, girl. You got too much to live for.
TEW.
Yeah. Way too much to live for. Get up. Right now. Get up, girl. Shoot, fight back. Shit.
Stick and move.
Stick. Fight back, girl. You just gonna let depression win? You just gonna give up? Just like that? Just like that? Nah, come on. You'd have been through worse. Get up.
Don't do it, girl. Don't.
I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no.
If in your heart you feel that there are some people, some places, or some things that you need to walk away from, just walk away. Walk away from them. Like, you don't need to over-explain yourself. You don't need to convince anyone else. Anything like that. Just walk away. There's going to be some people that they want you to stay where you're at because they benefit. Anybody that benefits from your ignorance cannot properly instruct you because they are benefiting from your ignorance. You don't know. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you know, and you know that those people, those places, those things are not serving you, walk away from them. All that is going to lead to you staying there is an addiction and lack of self-love, and you go sacrifice yourself, pretty much. Like, you just, that's it just is what it is. You sacrificing yourself for the benefit of others, and that's not good. Like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, get up and walk away. Just walk away from it.
Save yourself, girl.
Don't be afraid to walk away from situations that no longer serve you. By situations, I mean people, places, and things. Do not be afraid to do that. People who benefit from your ignorance cannot properly instruct you because they benefited from your ignorance. Like, you don't know any better. They want you not to know any better so that they can continue to use you up until there's nothing left. If you feel like you just gotta walk away, then do it. You don't have to over explain yourself. You don't have to convince anybody else. Just do it. Just get up and walk away. Mm-hmm. All you're gonna end up doing is it's gonna lead to an addiction, and you sacrificing yourself, and you have nothing left to give. You can't pour from an empty cup. Mm-hmm. Fill yourself up first, and just know that you are worth it, and you are worthy of just getting up and walking away from anything that does not serve you. Any people, places, or things that do not have your best interests, just walk away. Like, I know it's not, super easy and stuff like that. Like, different strokes, different folks, different situations. It's not a one size fits all. But when you can, get up and you walk away from that situation, that person, that place, or that thing.
How do you walk away from things that don't serve you when you were taught not to talk about anything that was going on in the house anyway? Where would the knowledge come from, let alone the strength to remove yourself from something that's not good for you when you were not even allowed to speak on it? How you gonna do that? You are either programmed or aware of the program, one of the two. Which one? You know that it wasn't right what happened in the house, or you still make excuses? Which one? And it's okay to know it wasn't right and still forgive. I forgive everybody. Whatever that happened, it happened. I'm not tripping on that. I'm just here to let the next Black woman know you too shall overcome. That's all. That's all. We get through this. We overcome. We recover. I'm just here to remind you of that because I love you. Because you're my sister. It is a scientific fact that most adults spend 70% of their lives reliving moments that have already happened. We get so stuck in the past and caught up on what already happened. The moment has passed. It's gone now. It's over. You're still holding on to something that has happened so long ago. And it doesn't take away from how serious it was what happened to you, the fact that it was so long ago, but it is time to move on. It's time to allow God to have that problem in exchange for your purpose. Yes, you want to exchange your pain for purpose with God. Tell him, I'm going to give you this pain and you give me purpose. And he'll do it. He'll do it. When you walk around with bitterness, anger, guilt, and shame, you cannot live your best life. That is where depression comes from, and that's what has you in a chokehold in the bed, unable to shower, just drink a glass of water. Your thoughts and our thinking can be addictive. Negative thinking is addictive. If you complain every day in 5 o'clock traffic, you cannot have work for the next 5 days. At 5 o'clock, your body will still get upset because it's conditioned.
You have to want to change. Okay? That's the first step. If you honestly want to change it, what you need to do is, I would recommend, one, reading the 4 Agreements. That's a really good book. If you don't want to read it itself, or if you can't read, you can go to YouTube and they will read it to you. I recommend affirmations, meditations. And so I'm gonna be real. When you first get into it, it's gonna be kind of hard. And the reason why I say that is because you were programmed for so long that it's like trying to change something is not gonna be easy. But you have to stick with it. Like, you can't just be like, turn it on for 2 minutes and then you're either bored or, your brain is just itching to get back into the program, or like your body is taking over control of your brain. And so your body is used to, the feelings of anger and all that other stuff that, or sadness or depression, all those things that it's used to feeling at those times and those moments and stuff like that. Like, do not let your body win. Get it in your mind that you're going to change and make the change. Like, stick with it. Like, you're going to be angry. You're going to be sad. You're going to be all that, like, in the beginning stages of it.
And that's
and
okay.
But, and that's okay. But stick with it. Mm-hmm. Listen to those affirmations. Believe it. Fake it till you make it. Say those affirmations in the mirror. Do those meditations, read those books. I'm hitting on how tough it can be, so hard, because I've been there. I've been a part of the program. I've wanted to do better. And I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather just watch the same show that I've watched since I was a baby. I'd rather just put on some 90s Nickelodeon or some 90s shows, a sitcom or something like that, like mindlessly. I might put that on and scroll my phone and stuff mindlessly and stuff, because it was hard to program my mind to say, like, no, I want better. I want to do something different. I don't want to sit in those same emotions. I don't want to feel those same things. I want to do better. I want to feel better. But you have to stick with it. Don't just flip on that thing. Like, even you can play it in your sleep. That's another thing. Like, some people, you shouldn't go to sleep with the TV on and stuff, because again, that's part of the programming. Is programming your mind while you're asleep. If you're gonna put the TV on, put on an affirmation, put on a frequency that helps you to reset your body, reset your mind, things like that. Like, again, I say it's going to be hard, but I'm right there with you. You know what I mean? Like, I've been at the beginning stages and stuff. You're taking your beginning stages. I'm letting you know it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Like, just stick with it.
And we proud of you.
So proud of you.
So proud of you.
You go, girl.
You got this, girl.
You got it.
You got this.
You got
You're
it.
big dog.
You built for this. You built for this.
Man, you built for whatever.
Just stick with it. I promise it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa! That's my dog! Go, girl, go, girl, whoa, whoa, whoa!
You're a real one.
Yeah!
Stick with it.
We believe in you.
Stick with it. You can do it. You was built for this. You can do it.